Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Dynamic Coder. Today we start with another concept of IPsec VPN. Okay, I have already created one video before about the beginners to understand that how two remote places can able to communicate with each other, creating a tunnel, which is of GRE tunnel, which is not at all secure enough. But for the beginners to make them understand how two remote locations can communicate. Okay, so here this is my topology where I have created three routers and two PCs. Okay, so we are working on the router 1 and router 2 to create a tunnel between these both locations so that they can directly get communicated without the interference of router 0. Okay, before it we first have to check each of our routers that whether the security is enabled or not. If not, then you can't able to configure the crypto command. Okay, I have already configured the routing interfaces. Okay, so where the PC0 can communicate with PC1 using default routing and vice versa. Okay, let me show you. You can see the communication is enabled. Here the same. Okay, so first we go to the router. Okay, we have to enable the license. Figure terminal license boot level security canine. Okay, now after this command you have to reload your router. So this reload is done. Okay, the first thing we have to configure is access list here. Okay, access list I am using extended permit. My source is my destination is, and here we are using the subnet wildcard mask. Okay, as every access list configuration we are using the same. Okay, so I am done with my access list. Okay, so here I am just the first step we are done with access list. Okay, now second is we have to create the IPsec ISACAM commands where we are using Haggle as hash authentication group, Diffie-Hellman group, then the lifetime and the encryption process. Okay, so which is so easy for you to get it. Okay, so let's configure this. Okay, first we can go to authentication, sorry, crypto SACAM policy 10. Okay, now authentication, encryption. Okay, then group 5, Diffie-Hellman group 5. Okay, hash we are using SHA, then lifetime. Okay, so I have done with this 5 and I have to create the key, crypto SACAM key. I am using the key as Cisco123. My address is, okay, I am using the address of the peer routing as 20.1.1.2. Okay, now I am done with creating the key. Now I have to use the command of transform set crypto ipsec. With the help of this you can see, sorry, transform set, take the name as tset. Okay, then we have to use the ESP3 test we have used, and we are using here SHA. Okay, now we have to configure the map here. So crypto map, I am taking the name as tmap. Okay, then you have to give the number sequence number of it. I am taking 10. Then ipsec isacn. Okay, so I am done with this. Now I have to set the pair which we have already configured. Set pair as 20.1.1.2. Okay, then set transform set tset. Okay, we have given the name as tset. Okay, now we have to match the access list here. Match address 110 is our extended access list number. Okay, now we have to use our interface here. So our outgoing interface on router 1 is gigabit. Okay, this is our outgoing interface of router 1, gigabit 0/1. Crypto map, and the name of our map is tmap. So you can see that the ISACAM is now on router 1. Okay, so we just have to save this configuration. Now the similar configuration we have to do it on third. We can write it as we have created the key. Okay, fourth is we have set the transform set. Fifth is our map. Okay, so these are the most 5 steps. In between we have many things, like after transform set we have set the map, then again we have to give the peer name. Okay, so just for the understanding, like this sequence will help you out about the steps to create the tunnel, otherwise you will not going to get. This is the most easiest way, that's what I am following. Okay, now the same thing I'll be doing it on router 2. Okay, okay, now we'll go to this router, enable configure terminal. Okay, access list 110, permit. This is our source. Our destination is sorry permit IP. Okay, the access list is first done. Now we have to create as crypto ISACAM policy 10. It is not compulsory to use the policy number on both the router side as the same. You have a choice, you can use anything. Okay, then crypto authentication, pre-share, encryption, 3 days. Okay, hash key as SHA, group as 5 Diffie-Hellman group, lifetime as. Okay, so we have used the Haggle. Now it's time to create the key. Okay, crypto key 123. Okay, then address, our peer addresses 10.1.1.1. Okay, we have created the key. Now we have to create the transform set. Crypto IP set, transform set, T set. Okay, now ESP, retest, ESP. Okay, now we have to use the map, crypto map, T map. We have used the sequence number here. Now, okay, so we are done with this. Now we have to set peer. Ten dot one dot one. Okay, then set transform set as T set, and our IP address of access list, the number we have given, match address 110. Okay, now the interface here is gigabit 0/0/0. I'll show you the outgoing interface. So this is the outgoing interface. Okay, crypto map, T map. You can see on both the sides the ISA camp is open now. Okay, now we have to ping it from PC0 to PC1, and I'll show you that if the tunnel is working it or not. It will take some time. You can see that the communication is there. Okay, like the ping is successful. Now let's check whether the tunnel has worked or not. Exit. The command is show crypto scam. So here this command will help you. You can see with the security association essay, which will tell you the destination and the source IP address. The state is now the quick mode, and the connection ID and the status is now active. Okay, as it is if you use policy. So with the help of this, you can see the priority number, the encryption algorithm, the hash algorithm, authentication method. Everything is given here. Again, there is a command show crypto IPsec SA. Okay, this will give you deep information of it. So here it is showing you the interface, the crypto map. Again, the local address, the T map is our map name. This is our source, the destination, the packet encapsulation. Here, with the help of this, you can see that the tunnel is working, so that the packet encapsulates and the packet decrypts means decapsulate. Okay. Again, everything is given here. Our destination IP, tunnel IP. Okay. Here the transform set, the authentication we are using, the encryption, the hash key we are using, the tunnel form, the lifetime of the tunnel, the active state, Everything is given here, so with the help of this you can able to see this is how the IPsec VPN tunnel works. So I am planning to create some extra topology inside this, okay, and I where I can create another tunnel to show you, which is in my second video. This is already 15-16 minutes video, so might be time consuming for you. So, and I'm also planning to create a playlist which is easy for you with the entire playlist to get your concept clear, okay. If you find my stuff really interesting and you are understanding, then please do not forget to subscribe my channel, okay. Thanks for watching.